Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Georgisaur here. You guys know what time it is. Today we have some more perfect order, but with perfect order we're gonna do ETBs this time, not booster box. Got 4 ETBs and we're gonna go up against right here our boxes of Scarlet, Black Bolt, and White Flare, our Heavy Hitters Premium Collection. So these are the ones that we're gonna be opening up, Heavy Hitters Premium Collection. We're gonna do Black Bolt and White Flare, but we're gonna do only White Flare versus perfect order for ETBs. This is what we're getting the sleeves, so you guys know how it's gonna be. We're gonna go ahead and start. Stick around and see what we get. So we're gonna go ahead and start with White Flare, guys. We're gonna do this in quick motion. So obviously what we're gonna be doing, since we have White Flare with possibilities of God packs, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up, put the code to the side, bring one to the, put the code to the side. I'm gonna show you guys this one already so we can take it out, but it's just show it to the screen, no God pack, then we do that and get the back 3. So that's how it's gonna be going. Let's go ahead and get it started then with the next ones. So here's the codes, guys, for White Flare. We got 12 codes for you. None of them obviously turned out to be God packs. I don't know if the codes change if they're not God packs or not, but you guys let me know if that is something that's possible. But now that we know none of them were God packs, we'll go through these and we're gonna see what kinds of cards we ended up getting in our 12 packs. So again, these are all 6 from each box. So what would 6 cards or 6 packs would I had in each one? We'll see. So there's a Pokeball with an illustration or a frillish, meaning next one is an EX. So these are 2 boxes of White Flare basically, with just those there. And with one of these, and there's our Pokeball, we would know if we got anything worthwhile or not. An EX, nothing there. Another one with nothing. There's our full art of Keldeo, a Pokeball right after, and then Dewott. Dewott's a good one. I know price-wise he's pretty good at this point. Right here on the screen for you guys. At one point he was a big card. I don't know if he's still big, but we'll let you know. And then Pokeball for Zorua, and that finishes there. Even though we had basically 12 packs, more of them, there was 9 hits in total, more than 50%. So here with perfect order, we don't need to do the trick. We're just gonna go back to the 3, and that's how we're gonna do this one. Okay, so we're gonna start with our perfect order ones. Our first 12, so obviously 12, meaning it's a whole ETB, and then 1 ETB was sacrificed to mix with the other 9s of each ETB. 12 total, 3 rounds of 12. Let's see how this first one goes. At this point, we're still looking for some cards, so what we need are 3 cards only. 2 full arts, and an alt, so we'll see if we're lucky enough to get it. The full arts we need are one is Terragon. I was gonna say, all right, there's a Meowth. Very good. A second Meowth. This is number 2 Meowth, so best one to get repeated for the full arts, honestly. Very good there. A Dedenne, a nice cute Dedenne card. Nothing here. Honestly, the Meowth basically kind of made the box. We got our Skarmory, Mega Skarmory EX, and maybe these 3 extra are just bulk cards that aren't really gonna have anything in them, and that's how it is. But yeah, that was good, honestly, because it could say this EX came from one of the triples, but 2 EXs, a Dedenne, and a Meowth. Very good right there. So the next one, White Flare, our next 12 packs. And obviously you can see, I'm going to keep it separated like this. Gold crown will be the best. And the silver crown will be for White Flare. Then we have Perfect Order. And depending on who's in the higher level or what we consider nicer, we'll switch them out. But next one for White Flare. Very good. So next are codes for White Flare. We're gonna see if there's anything worthwhile to come out here. Whatever comes out, I'm gonna get rid of the Watt, switch it out there. And same thing probably with Perfect Order, switch it out with Meowth to see if anything nice shows up. But either way, we'll keep the throne moving to switch out with that. But let's see if we got anything here in White Flare, our second round of White Flare, which it's possible not to get anything. At least I think Pokeballs here were a lot more common from what I recall when we were opening it. Gothrita, what I call as well. She was a good one to be getting. We got our Cottonee, our Jellicent, our first Master Ball, Ferroseed. I don't think we need Ferroseed. We are still missing Master Ball, guys, if you can't believe it. Got our Whimsicott, Shelmet, Whimsicott again. We're still missing Master Balls, so that's one of the reasons why we keep opening. Oh, Tepig. Nice. Illustration right here, and this one's definitely going to switch out with Dewott. That's one of the reasons why we're keeping up with White Flare and Black Bolt. But here, I think we're pretty much done with that one. Very good, so let's see how Perfect Order turns out here for this one. At least the Meowth to get taken down. So here's our codes for our second round of Perfect Order. Let's see what can come out here. Again, let me know in those comments, guys, what kinds of cards you're getting digitally. Or if you're even scanning or putting the code, because you can't scan. Or if you're even putting the code, because that way I can just not bother showing the code. I don't know, depending on how many people actually look for that or not. But let's see what we got here in this Perfect Order are 3 ETBs with 3 loose packs from another ETB. Maybe nothing, depending on how big or small that ETB is. Got our Decidueye. But there are ETBs where we can get absolutely nothing, so at least the EXs already make up for that. It's not nothing, so. Another Meowth! Awesome, dope. Let's keep getting those, no problem. He is a sought after card after all, and full art version Rowlet. It's a very cute card, illustration rare. And that's it, that's good enough, honestly. No problem there. 3 EXs, a Rowlet, and another Meowth. Just because we got another Meowth, I'm gonna take him down, and I'm gonna put down Rowlet. Very good, so let's see how White Flare turns out in this one. Very good, so White Flare. Let's see what we have here with our last ones. We get more illustration rares that are nice and worth it. We'll do good serve there. So let's see how it goes. We'll get another Meowth in Perfect Order. That'll be the best as well, but let's check out what we get here in White Flare. If anything we get. Well, we're starting with a Pokeball, so there's the first. And after that, ooh, Livani. This is a good one too. So nice card to be getting. And you get the little cute caterpillars and the pissed off one as well right there. Nice little child to teenager change right there. a Master Ball Volibite. I know you don't need it. You don't need it, Hugo. So another Keldeo as well. So Keldeo Furlart is good as well. Then a Pokeball Basculin. That's a thing. And a Bouffalant. Speaking of Bouffalant, we got a Bouffalant right there. Nothing big so far with these guys. Trubbish Pokeball. That's a thing with black and white. There's a lot of hits. Just probably not the best. Jolt Galvantula. Galvantula Pokeball Master Ball. Right, Galvantula Master Ball. And then a Pansear. And after that, another Pokeball. And that's going to be it. So that's what happens with White Flare. You get a lot of variety. Okay, guys, so finishing off with perfect order, I made a little mistake. This one has 13, meaning in a previous one we only opened 11 packs. But let's see what these 13 packs give us. Okay, so let's see what we have with perfect order. The rest of this box, or the rest of these ETBs, even though, again, like I said, this one's gonna have 13, just because I messed up with one of them, and I put one less in a pack. But let's see what we got with perfect order, at least what's left with it in these ETBs. A Rocky Energy, a Reverse Pokepad, and a Landorus. Imagine this one being the one that has the least of everything, but our Meowths ended up being really worth it, honestly, in my opinion. Chien-Pao, and another EX Mega Clefable. Dude, I think this one is going to be pretty lackluster. Another EX Mega Skarmory. And our last one is going to be nothing. So we finished with just 3 EXs. So can show you ETBs can be pretty sad as well. Good, so to wrap up, I'm just going to do a quick overview. These are all Pokeballs, guys. So Pokeball wise, those go to the side, and at the end we have our 3 Master Balls. So Galvantula, Volibite, and Ferroseed. Those are our Master Balls. Then our EXs, just a mix of all of them as well, because honestly here the biggest things were the full arts and the illustration rares. Not even these guys, because again these are all from White Flare, but these two were the ones that we really wanted here. I'm gonna give them both the gold crown, even though I'm gonna show the rest, but those two get the gold crown because these are very useful. Got our illustration rares from both, but this one probably takes the cake with the silver crown. Just because Meowth came out double, that's why it takes that crown. But that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgisaur. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, help to the channel, and go ahead and share the video as well so we can have more people joining us and seeing the types of hits that we're getting. Thanks for everyone that's been joining. Really appreciate you guys going ahead and watching my kind of videos and the videos of just opening some stuff and hanging out. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.